because Eric came to these studies because of his faith. He was in a Jesuit school and he had questions. He was able to talk with a priest who said, well, educate yourself, and shared the knowledge and location of a copy of the Book of Enoch. And Eric went and read that and found information that led him to believe that this is biblical. This is the way things happened. There's nothing that has ever, in his own words, there has never been anything that came between him and his God. He found this information through a crisis of faith, and it strengthened it and reconnected. So I don't buy that this is not something that you can accept and be a Christian or a Christ follower. I think that it's totally in line. And something that fascinated me was when he started talking about Ezekiel, and I remembered the stories from when I was in a Christian program, and I was having Bible classes as part of my curriculum. I remembered this. And so he was touching base and getting very close to home for me. Fascinating. But I'm going to share these just kind of how I have them, and we'll just move through. Eric von Daniken.
So there is no coincidence. Extraterrestrials said to our forefathers, okay, you want to make a temple in our honor? Yes, do it, but make it here. And the next one, make it here and here. They knew exactly that in the far future, humans can fly. Humans will measure their lands, their geography.
You know, I am just fascinated by how he presents his ideas. And I've said it, I know I've said it, I'm going to say it again. The man is 83 years old. He has been altering the reality, or altering the concept of human origin for decades. He's very blunt, very realistic, this is what it is. And a man of faith. I think that's very rare. And someone at the conference actually said that periodically through the course of history, a man comes along that stands out from others. And this man compared Moses to Abraham Lincoln and said that he felt that Eric von Daniken should be included in that group of special humans because he did break out and bring a different concept of the origin of man while never walking away from God. I added that. That's not what the man said, but that was the intention that I read in his comment. And especially based on Eric's responses to that question. But I just think that it was amazing when I heard that, and it made sense. You know, he was also asked about his ideas becoming a religion or a cult, and he was like, no, I will roll over in my tomb and have a fit if anyone ever tries to turn this into some sort of strange cult or some religion or something. This is not what this is. This is information. So, you know, he's not after that either. He's just after sharing the information. I think that's refreshing, right? So when he was talking about the book of Enoch, he said that all the things that Enoch described, he described in first person. He wasn't describing that is happening to someone else. So that was something interesting too. I'm interested in reading that. I haven't yet, but I am. So this is where he's talking about Ezekiel, if I'm not mistaken. So let's listen to this.
And in this village, he sees a gigantic building.
So he wasn't saying what he was seeing was a temple. He was comparing that because he didn't know what it was he was looking at. He had been taken away from where he knew, and there he is in other places. It was just fascinating to me. So he's not saying this is a temple, this is where we go to worship whatever this is. He was just comparing it. And, you know, Eric has had so many people attack him in so many different ways. As Giorgio said, he doesn't know how many times that he's heard and understood people to say that Eric said the Nazca lines were an alien airport. Well, no. He has never said that. So, you know, there were a lot of people that took offense when he wrote his first book, or what Chariots of the Gods, and they went on the attack because they thought they were protecting their way of thinking. Not so much. It's his way of thinking too. So I wanted to share this with you. This is Eric's opinion.
With religion, you say, here is God, here is beginning. You never lose God when you live with extraterrestrials.
You never lose God. Again, you never lose God when you believe in aliens. All part and parcel of the same package. You know, everything is here because of a creator. Even with, you know, even if you subscribe to the Big Bang, something had to create the elements that caused the bang. It was just brilliant. I enjoyed so much that aspect, and it was great because that was the final thing on that stage, and or so they announced. But I've got some other information from some of the other panels I think I'm going to put together for shows in the future, and I think that's going to be fun. I hope you like it. I know I will. So nothing wrong with having a good time. So did I enjoy AlienCon 2018? Yes, I did. If I weren't already going to be on a trip, would I be going to the one in Baltimore, Maryland in November of 2018? Yes, I would. I'm going to tell you that I've so enjoyed the company that put this together. I do know that there were logistical problems, and that happens. I mean, it's kind of like live radio where things can go awry. You have humans involved, and then sometimes technology doesn't do what you think it's going to, and things of that nature. And I did reach out to the company that put this on, that did the logistics for it, to let them know the different things that I had heard from their customers. They're very responsive, and you know, it is a learning thing. When you have an event that you sell basically VIP passes to, and those people are sitting there ready to have their special seats and do their this and their that, and then you sell day passes too, and you get 10 to 20,000 people coming in just on day passes, then the logistics get a little screwy. And I thought that they were handled much better than at the first AlienCon, which expected 3,000 people and got over 15. Talk about logistics. That was tough. And they handled it, and they came back. And they're going to be back in Baltimore in November. I would definitely be there were I not supposed to be somewhere else. And if they let me, I'll be at all of them. Seriously. This is a great event. The information is terrific. They keep adding people to their panels. The whole experience is great. And I didn't even get to Hugh and the the giants and the monoliths, and oh my gosh, he's a monolithomaniac, and he stepped on my toe in our picture. mean old Hugh. But seriously, I think that there's nothing negative about this. The logistics can get better, and they will. Give them time. This is truly something they want to have perfect. But you can't touch that information. Hands down, bottom line, amazing experience as far as a learning opportunity. And that being said, I want to let everyone know that next week, Independence Day, what do you think? They're going to show up on the White House lawn? Right. I'm kidding. But I will not be showing up on a White House lawn. I am going to be off next week. I hope you have a safe and wonderful Independence Day. And I am going to be coming back on the 11th with the amazing Jack Kenna. He is an author. He is a paranormal investigator. He is part of a team with a lot of my friends. They live up there in New York, and they do great work. And he's been on a show or two. You'll enjoy him. So be looking for that. And I can't wait to see y'all again. Until that time, have a fantastic 4th of July. I hope that you're with somebody you love. Don't get burnt by a firework. And don't eat too much fruit. So, and the barbecue. And all the stuff that goes with it. But anyway, have a great one. And we will catch you 2 weeks. Same cat time, same cat channel. Thanks for joining me. Y'all have a fantastic night.
You are listening to WPHM Digital Broadcasting. The best in paranormal talk radio.